Sister Act. The musical comedy is based on a feature film featuring Whoopi Goldberg, and it's about the disco diva Dolores Van Cartier. Cartier? Who witnessed a murder, and she is put into protective custody, and is one of the oddest places that she thought nobody would seem to find her. Disguised as a nun, she finds herself at odds with both the rigid lifestyles and the upright Mother Superior, using her fabulous disco-ness and her killer voice to inspire the choir. Dolores breathes life into the church, and in doing so blows her cover. The show has a vast variety of music, disco sounds, and soul and funk, and even a Barry White-inspired musical comedy. It is my pleasure today, and I love Barry White. It is my pleasure today to introduce to you the cast of Sister Act.
Hi.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Welcome to Memphis, Tennessee.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Memphis, Tennessee for some.
Thank you.
Why don't you guys introduce yourselves and tell where you're from?
My name is Carla Woods, and I'm originally from Indianapolis, Indiana, but I do call New York City my home.
I'm Angie Marie Smith, originally from Bartlett, Tennessee. Yeah, I now reside in New York as well.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome back. And on behalf of Black Butterfly Media, we would like to just officially welcome you to Memphis, Tennessee. How do you guys feel? How long you been here?
We got here
Monday. Yeah. So
it's been a whirlwind. You see the wind blowing us? That's what it's like. It's a whirlwind. Yeah, but
And Marie, I know you're from Bartlett, but
Yeah.
how does it feel to be back home?
Oh, it feels great. I'm so happy to be back home. This is my first time performing at the Orpheum, so I'm very excited.
So what part are you playing?
I'm a swing. That's both of us are. But we're both swings, so we cover the entire ensemble, and she covers Dolores, and I cover one of the leads as well, Mary Robert. So we never know who we're gonna be.
Wow.
so every night we go to the theater like, oh,
Who's it gonna be?
and then we just jump into their parts.
But I would imagine that would take a lot of hard work.
It does, yes. It really does. You have to, we have these little notebooks for each one of the nuns, and when they tell us who's out, we just pull the notebook out and start going through it. And
It's a lot of fast memorization.
Yeah.
A lot of just pulling it out and figuring out where am I now? What number do I go to? Like,
Wow.
yeah.
How did you first get involved with this project, Carla? I know you've done a lot of things. Cafe
I've
on
done
Broadway.
Oh yeah. I actually just joined the cast in July, just replacing someone that was on a leave, and then from there I started slowly learning all the nuns parts, and pretty soon they put me in a swing position. So yeah, and I'm just temporary at this point, but I've been with them since July.
She was not temporary.
And you could call it temporary, but yeah, so I basically just started learning all the parts as I came along. But I first came here to learn Dolores and to be one of the background singers that you see in the first scene.
Yeah. So what's the show like?
It's fun.
Is it fun?
It's very joyful too. I think a lot of our goal is when we're out there is to send the audience away joyful and smiling, because that's really what the show is about. It just brings so much joy and love, and there's a story behind it, and it's fun.
It's very fun.
Very funny. Very funny as well. I mean, there's so much laughter that happens during the show. It's just a time to get away for 2.5 hours and enjoy yourself. Yeah.
And how did you first get involved? Did you leave Bartlett?
I've been in New York since 2000. Well, I left Bartlett in 2000 to go.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's been over 14 years?
Yeah. Hey, don't tell anybody how old I am.
Don't worry. We're not going to talk about age. But anyway.
But I've been involved since the very beginning of the tour, since last August.
Okay.
I started, as soon as it closed on Broadway, I started with the tour.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you guys are having a lot of fun. What is the schedule like? I mean, you do Memphis, you're here in Memphis till Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday. So on Monday we get a week off, and then the next leg we're going to go to New Orleans, and then there's another week off for Christmas, and then it's 15 weeks straight of 1 weekers in different cities. It's going from Boston.
I mean, all over the place.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it gets pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something. We have a lot of our local actors and actresses out there listening and watching in on us and tuning in. What advice would you give them for an audition if they wanted to go to New York to audition for a Broadway show?
Well, it's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough. I think that
Is it really tough?
Yeah, it's tough. I think you should think about what you would like to do. Think about the shows that are on Broadway right now and say, hey, what do I fit in? And then find songs that are similar to that style.
Now,
And
what makes it so tough though, Carla? Because you guys there, you made it.
yeah.
Wow. It took a while.
Yeah, but it's okay. So
Sometimes you go to auditions and you're against 250, 300 women for, one part.
Yes.
So I think what you have to have is you have to know yourself and know your craft and know what you have to offer and be persistent.
And confidence. It's important to walk in and show confidence and be yourself.
Yeah.
And prepare, I would imagine.
Yeah, prepare and make, your audition is an interview.
Yes.
So you want to look good, you want to have them looking at you thinking, oh wow, I want to work for this person because they're easy to work with, they have a smile on their face,
Right.
and they're confident in what they're doing.
Yeah, and you want to feel comfortable.
And don't give up. If you're going to do it, stick with it because the people who succeed are the ones who persist.
Yeah.
Have you guys been to Overton Square to see Memphis new theater district?
No, we haven't had time yet.
Wait, so we're here talking to you.
Okay.
But we
when is
will
that
do
ready to
that.
take you down there? Okay.
We'll have to go over because I haven't seen it.
Have you ever thinking about maybe auditioning? I know you're on Broadway, but have you ever thought about auditioning for a show here in Memphis?
Well, whatever comes to New York auditioning wise, we when we're there and we're looking for a job, we're at every audition we can go to.
That's right.
I'll tell you that.
I would love to come back and do a show here.
We can stay at her house.
I would love to. Yeah. So if anybody wants to hire me,
Once again, my name is Carla Wood. So, just in case.
Yeah.
Check us out.
Well, thank you guys so much for taking the
Thank
time
you.
out your busy schedule to come and
Thank you.
talk to me today. Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of Sister Act.
Come and see us.
Tell us when you're going to be at the Orpheum Theater and your dates and what time.
We're at Orpheum, and tonight it's a 7:30 show.
7:30.
Right.
Thursday 7:30, Friday 8 o'clock. Saturday there's 2 shows, and I'm
2 and 8, I believe.
Yeah.
and then Sunday is
1:30 and 7.
1:30 and 7, or is it 7:30? 1:30 and 7. These are our lovely nuns. Yes.
Hi, come here, nuns.
They work for the Orpheum group sales and internships, so
Yay.
they have all the deeds.
And last but not least, turn around.
Oh yeah, come and see us.
Sister Act, thank you so much. Thank you, Black Butterfly Media, and thank you, Miss Christina Torres at the Orpheum Theater. I love you, and we'll be right back with some more theater news in just a moment. Into the Christmas spirit, and what better way to get into the Christmas spirit than go to see a play, right? Well, Overton Square mass construction has ended. The highly anticipated parking garage is open. It's open! Yes, it is open. The 451 parking space will have a flat rate of $3 between the hours of 6 p.m. and 4, unless there is a special event, which otherwise it will remain open during the day, which is a great time because you can hop right over to Theaterworks for Bluff City Tri-Art Theater presentation of A Family Affair, Merry Xmas. A Family Affair, Merry Xmas, written by Ruby O'Gray. This comedy occurs 1 month after Thanksgiving, during the Christmas holidays, when they're preparing to leave town for a wedding. The wedding, however, is threatened to be canceled when it is discovered that the oldest son may be cheating on his bride-to-be. The show stars Cooley Crawford and Miss Olivia Johnson, who both acted and directed the 24/7 Cafe, respectively. They both are pairing together again, this time as the parents. The play also features actress Janika Wise and is directed by actress and director Precious Morris. A Family Affair, Merry Xmas will run December 6th and 7th, 13th through the 15th at Theaterworks. Please call 946-6140 for more details. Thank you, Miss Ruby O'Gray. Also, Hattie Lou Theater features The North Star, an urban nativity. This opens up the show, written by Ecodayo Bandelli and directed by Brooke Starton. It also features Hattie Lou company members Samika, Shelby Johnson, and Marcus Anthony. It runs December the 5th to the 22nd. Please call 9525-0009 for ticket information. Thank you so much for tuning in for Memphis Actors Talking About. We will see you again soon. Bye-bye.